Alrighty. So today, Mitzvah Hashem, we're going to start likutei Moharan Torah Gimel. We're starting Torah Gimel. We're starting off immediately with the Gemara. In Rabbi Moharan. This is what Rabbi Moharan said. Ledidi, this is what happened to me. Chazeli haya krukse. I saw. Yeah, it's going on. Yeah. I moved it. Oh, you moved it. Shifted. Okay. All right, that's fine. But that's a lot. That's right. That's the reason why I was easy on you. This is what Rabbi Moharan said. I saw that frog. Frog. That it was as big, Akra de Agronia, like the town of Agronia. That's a pretty big frog. And that town of Agronia, how big is that town? Shitin Bati, 60 houses. In other words, it's a shtetl. Well, for a frog, it's pretty big, but it's not like New York City. It's like a shtetl, 60 houses. Atatanina, Bala. Along comes a snake and swallows it. Okay? A frog, as big as a town of 60 houses, comes a snake and swallows it. Okay? The snake is it's pretty big in itself, right? Ata pushkanza, came a female crow, ubala letanina, and it swallowed the snake. Right? V'solik v'yotiv b'ilana, and then it flew off and sat on a branch of a tree. Says Abba Chano, Tachazi, come and look, Kaminofish cheled ilana. How strong this tree is. Right. The Rashbam, the Pirush Rashbam, is like this. Akrukse, he says tzfardea. It's a frog. Ke'aker de agronia, says the Rashbam, Godel hoya k'oisek rach. It was as great, as big, as that city, as that town. Ve'akra de agronia kama ha-mishitin bate. That sliver of information, Rashbam says, Talmud kama Allah. The Gemara interjects here. In other words, Rabbi Moharan did not say how big that Agronia was. He just said, this is how big it was. But the Gemara interjects, for all the newcomers that weren't very familiar with the Agronia, how big was it? It was 60 batim. So the Rashbam says, V'aka de Agronia kama aveshitin bati, Talmud kama, the Talmud says it. The Talmud says it. Atatanina, comes the snake. The Rashbam says, Rabba kama. This is the continuation of what Rabba was saying. In other words, according to the Rashbam, Rabba says, I saw this snake that was as big as Akadagunya, and came a snake and swallowed it. So, but there's no break to say where the Gemara explains what he's saying, and then when he comes back. So the Rambam says, when it says how big the town was, the Gemara interjects. But that information that the snake came and swallowed, this is already back to Rabbi Moharan. So this is what the Gemara says. Rashbam says, Fardea, it was as big as that town. How big was the town? It was 60 houses. Talmud Kamala. The Gemara says it. Ata Tanina came a snake. Rabba Kamala. This is back to Rabba. Rabba says it. Pushkanza Orev Nekeva. Pushkanza is a female crow. Now, in this turn, the Rebbe will reveal the secrets of what Rabbi Bachana said, and you will see that the words of the Rashbam are also part of the secret. They actually help reveal what the secret is. It says Rabbeinu like this: anybody that hears music from a wicked menagin, it's hard for avodas Hashem. It's mazik. But when a person hears music, singing from a menagin kosher v'hagon, אז טוב לו כמו שהסבר. The world of music, bichlal, the world of art altogether, the world of music, bichlal, is very special. Because what it can do is it can connect a person in the gashmis of this world to spirituality. Now, everything exists in this world and in the upper worlds up to a certain nekuda as like kemei aponim laponim. You have the positive and negative. You have the kedusha, the zelu mazeh, and one facing the other. You have the tuma. So the what? Yeah, it's like a mirror image. So like you have 10 spheres the kedusha. You have what they call 10 crowns the masavusa, of filth. 10 levels of filth, which are the kalim of dirt, of contamination, of filth, and this we learned it already in Torah Aleph when we said Malchus the Kedusha and Malchus the Sitra Achra. When you have Malchus the Kedusha, that's the sphere from the side of Kedusha. And Sitra Achra is from the side of Sitra Achra. Now, the thing is that we said that the Malchus of a person, which is the mindset of a person, is the thing, what he believes in, and what he knows, what he doesn't know, what he did, what he didn't do, his lifetime, everything that passed on him, whatever. This is the keli with which he comes forth when new information comes. So, if you're bringing a keli that is full with emunah and is filled with self-esteem and is filled with so whatever comes your way, isn't you interpret it, you take it as a positive. If things are a little bit difficult, even if they're really very difficult, so you take it, that's Mitzvah Hashem, that's fine, it's no problem, it's a challenge. You know, as they say, when the going gets tough, the tough get going, right? In other words, but if a person has a timid outlook, if his malchus, his keli, is timid, is defeatist, is fraught with low self-image, and comes difficulty, I can't believe it. How come I fail each and every time? I fall and I this and I that, and as they say, whatever doesn't break you makes you stronger, right? The point is that it all depends on the way you look at it, what you bring to the table, the point of view you look at the table. A divrei Torah is somebody who has a malchus the sitra acha, who look at divrei Torah and will say, what the heck this is? What is this? I mean, like, and the Rosh says, ma avodas zos lachem. What's lachem v'lo what's the difference between the Chacham and the Rasha? They both say ma avodas. What is this? But the Rasha comes with, this is what's lachem. What is it for you? It's nothing. It's just an avodah zot lachem. I'm doing some stuff. You're just like So lachem lo. You first time you break your teeth. I'm telling you, mekarim. But first time you break your teeth, knock your teeth in, knock his teeth in. But the Chacham says, what is avodah? I don't understand. Oh, you don't understand? Okay, so I explain it to you. It's like
yeah.
Now the when you build a keli, the keli enables you to retain the light, to retain the information, interpret it to good. There is, however, in the world a pass go and collect $200. In art. Art connects you immediately to Ruchnius without Kalim.
Why? What's the
it's a conduit. It's a conduit to spirituality. It does not require any morality. You can be a total dog and be a great artist. It inspires the wicked and everybody. Now, plastic art, such as painting and sculpting, is so powerful that it actually creates, because it's physical, it creates kelim, malchus arishah.
It's artificial.
So that's why you're not allowed to make pesel v'tmuna. You're not allowed to make an image, either in painting or in sculpting.
Of a person.
Of a person, because the connection to spirituality is so immediate, and you give it a keli, you give it a guf. But in Kodesh HaKodeshim, there are both sculpture and paintings. Yeah. In Kodesh HaKodeshim, the walls of Kodesh HaKodeshim, you had tziyur the Ma'aser Bereishis. All the Ma'aser Bereishis was painted. There was a fresco on the walls of Kodesh HaKodeshim. And on top of the Aron Kodesh was the Kruvim. The Kruvim is a sculpture of gold. And the Nevuah came from there. The Nevuah came from between the two sculptures, the two. So art connects you directly to this. Now, there is a form of art which is allowed because it has no guf. It's music. It connects you to spirituality without creating a guf, a body. That's why it's allowed. Nevertheless, the question is, where does it connect you to? It connects you to Kedusha, or Chas v'Chalila, it connects you to the Tumah. Specifically where it has to do with singing. Much more than with an instrument.
Because instrument is
Dafka the singing. The instrument is a thing in between. But by a singer, because the singer sings with his own voice and is bringing forth his own essence, his mamash's essence, without any barriers in between and without any filters in between. If the menagan is a koshiyid, if the singer is a koshiyid, he connects you to kedusha. He connects you it immediately connects you to the Kedusha, even if you don't have Kalim.
Yeah.
Even if you don't have Kalim, because it inspires you. It inspires you, even if you don't have the Kalim, to sustain it. It's an instant fix. Ma'arif chas v'chalila de menagen is a menagen also. That's a wicked person. It connects you to a balagan, connects you to a source of trouble, and we shall continue with Hashem on Sunday.